So this is really nice. Just the opposite of recent things with the black metal group and everything. Just in a fragrance group, um, different perfumes and everything. I did the same thing with my purple turtleneck. I was like, here's my scent of the day and outfit of the day. There are a lot of not a lot, but there are some people being really nice, just giving me compliments about my appearance and everything. One girl said gorgeous girly with like a heart and stuff. It's just like that's really nice. Yeah, it's interesting. I definitely see a lot more. Well, in the neurodivergent group I'm in, I see a lot of stuff about LGBT stuff and everything. Different people. There is a significant overlap. People that are neurodivergent, like there's with neurodivergence and with LGBTQ stuff or whatever. There's usually not. I'm not saying like everybody is this way, but a lot of times one, you have the other sort of thing. But definitely not so much with. It's not like all homosexual people are autistic or anything like that. It seems to be more of a thing with the gender, um, gender nonconformity or like identifying as trans and everything. Probably more of that, but still, there is an inclusive sort of aspect with these things and everything. So this group that I'm in, there are a lot of queer people, there are a lot of trans people and stuff. So that's cool. If I can just, have share certain passions and stuff. That's what I joined it for. Is like just to see if there are other people that like the same things as me and everything. That's I'm gonna just post about the things that I like and see if I can meet people that way. But in the fragrance group, it's like yeah, I'm gonna discover different fragrances that I like, or just post what I'm wearing, what I've recently gotten. But yeah, in the fragrance group, it seems to be a lot more. The positive comments are more from women. It's interesting. I mean, but yeah, I've noticed that that really is a thing. And obviously, the black metal group. That's not a good example. I knew that there would be a lot of negativity there, and I knew that it would be a lot of dudes being ugly. But even beyond that and everything, just on Facebook entirely, people being really ugly about things to me. Usually it's like straight dudes and everything, or maybe some of them aren't straight. Maybe some of them are, either internalized homophobia or transphobia or whatever. Some of these people want to be freely themselves, but they're going to hate on others that are like them. There's all sorts of things. It sucks. Different people have different issues, but you have noticed usually this comes from dudes. But I don't want to, well, first off, I want to stay positive, but real quickly, I will, touch on. I do recognize that TERFs are a big thing. They exist and everything. I know that there are some lesbians that are very butch and everything that, just the sort of like, not even, it's like the negative side to feminism because feminism is just equal rights. It's just like, hey, I want freedom. I want people to be exactly who they want to be and everything and like have the freedom to do whatever the fuck they want, right? Just like have that all over the world. But some people turn it into, this whole just all men are terrible sort of thing. And I'm sorry, just to like mention real quick, if that were the case, if all people born in male bodies, including trans women, were just terrible, that would defeat the argument because that would mean that it's happening naturally and it's not a choice. It's just an automatic function of being male or whatever, but just ignore that. It's really unfortunate because there really are so many like male straight cis feminists and things and nice people that have empathy and compassion and everything. It really sucks because it would be cool to have just like a place where, there none of that LGB without the T or whatever. Like there are actually usually that's like try to be it's like peddled by straight people pretending, But there are some queer people that are like, oh, the world was better before the whole trans thing. It's like, dude, trans people have always existed. Oh, this is madness. It's like me liking a dude is nothing like you thinking that you're a woman or whatever. Like, it just sucks because it'd be cool to have just this place where everybody is like, hey, we're cool with each other and everything. No turf feminist, lesbians, and no. I mean, I get it. Like, we're all complicated and we're shaped by our experiences and surroundings and different things, but like, you've got to get past. If there is, maybe you did have some. Well, that's not an excuse anyway. Even if you did have some bad experiences with men, which I think pretty much everyone has, just everybody knows somebody that's had a really nasty, fucked up experience from a dude. But a lot of people have from women too. Don't want to discount any of that or anything because, yeah, I've known people that have had worse things from certain women and stuff, just in the same area of like assault and everything, but just it's not, some there's so many experiences to different things. But yeah, a lot of dudes are really nasty, but that doesn't mean, and if you think about it, this is very true that so many trans people, there needs to be more studying into this because it seems to lean in that direction where a trans woman's brain operates like a cis woman's brain. Even it's very interesting. Or a trans man and it's not just the hormones. It's like there is something very interesting going on. And yeah, my mom has talked about things. She's done, daycare and different after school stuff like for so many years. And she's noticed it. Like sometimes it's just an automatic thing. Like people just, you can tell, you can talk to a child and just be like, this is very, I don't want, it's not good to make these assumptions, but this is very obviously going to be a flamboyantly gay man and everything later on. Or, this kid's wearing dresses and everything. And there are these conversations, just very intuitive things that like we just tap into and we just know about ourselves. And it's almost like it's just fated to be sort of thing. Well, certain things sort of are because it's not, again, homosexuality, transgender, not a choice. It's automatic. It's innate in different things. So really, it is an automatic thing, but it almost feels like really, it's hard, like sort of spiritual. I don't know, but it's interesting. Yeah, I've just hearing different things from different people, learning things from studies from myself and everything, and just seeing the news about different things. Again, I'll post something else that I'm trying to get cleared to post in the Neurodivergent group. That'll be it, sort of attached to that. Just that this has existed probably just as long as like Homo sapien life. Neurodivergence and LGBT stuff. The only reason, not the only reason, there are a lot of people don't like to hear this. There are environmental factors to schizophrenia, autism, different things. I like who I am and everything. Autism isn't something to seek a cure for or whatever, but if people want to be smart and not live in areas with air pollution that's going to cause issues and genetic, changes and everything, I get it. But yeah, for the most part, one of the main reasons, again, I'm just gonna post this on a text thing anyway, but I'm late in this video, so if you're gonna watch this video, it's cool. Um, yeah, so many people will say that. What's the deal? It's just a fad. Oh, it's just a fad. All this stuff. We're seeing so many more trans people, so many more autistic people. All this stuff. It's just people are just playing along, just acting like it's something cool to do. It's like nobody's choosing this. Nobody's choosing to be bullied by narrow-minded people. Nobody we want people to connect to and to feel like loved by and everything. Nobody's going to choose like a path that's going to be, let's just make life a lot more difficult. Not the thing, my life is, I'm pretty blessed and everything, but yeah, it's not just because of media. That does help though. That's the thing, and it's a partial thing. It's both. It's like the media displaying these things and making them, normalizing and everything, being like, yeah, this is something cool and it's something to celebrate. Not everybody has to be religious and uptight about, you shouldn't be ashamed of who you naturally are. If there's a God, I don't know, like whether or not he makes mistakes, whether or not she makes mistakes, whether or not they make mistakes, different things, but like you can't help who you naturally are. These aren't there. There's no fucking, what's it called? Therapies like conversion therapy and stuff. Like, be your full fucking self. And it's unfortunate to have family and different things. People around, there are going to be people that are going to be like, oh, you have a problem. That's a sin and different things. There's yin and yang to different things. But yeah, again, one of the reasons why we see so much of it is because things are being studied more in neuro science and everything. Different things are being found out. Yeah, I'm sure there's been some little amount of increase in different mental health struggles and autism and different things because of environmental factors. But a big thing is just learning more about how people are. And, while a movie or a story is not going to turn someone gay or trans, it's going to be automatic, natural, just who you are, you know, but that does help those. That is a huge part in the media that has, I'm sure that has made it a lot easier for some people. It's like, oh, there's someone I can relate to, here's this interesting cool character that I already thought this was cool, but this is a cool character, but now it's like something that I've known in myself that I've been holding inside and everything. Well, now, when you're young, if you're like a young teen or something, to see that and to celebrate that, that can make it more likely that you're going to be courageous and you're going to come out and you're just going to be like, yeah, dude, we don't know whether or not we only live once, but I don't know what's happening here. Why not just be free? Because I fucking heard, like, I had a friend whose aunt is a lesbian and she was with a partner and they would like keep things secret for so long, like decades. She was talking about her mom was just like talking about how happy she was for her after she came out and everything, because it's like she literally, they think that's one of the main reasons she had like so much stress to the point of having stomach ulcers and stuff, because it's like trying to hide this major aspect of your soul. Like, you can't do that. You've got to just, you can't be, and sometimes you're going to have to for your own safety. There are countries, there's still progress to be made with feminism, with LGBT rights, with, different things to be looked at and just celebrate the variety of, the so many aspects to different things, so many types of, like, we're all so, yeah, like, we all life shares a common ancestor, and in a way we are all related. And certain things, we have attributes, like we have things in common, like a brain, but so many different types of brains, right? So I like that variety aspect. It's like, I like that this person isn't wearing something that I think is good looking or whatever, like, because that's, why would I want everyone to look the same? I'm so glad this isn't like the, what is it, like the 20s or something. It's like every guy is in a nice suit and every woman's in a dress and everything. How boring that would be. So many people talk about, like, oh, the good old days, everything was better. It's like, you're leaving some stuff out because, yeah, just different discrimination of different people and all sorts of things, a lot less freedom and things. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Just, yeah, it's been cool to see. It's really nice when people are nice. It feels good. It's cool. Sometimes people could just be trying to get others to feel better. It's still nice, I think a lot of it is people doing what I've been trying to do and everything, and giving genuine, honest, just being like, well, here's something I think is nice about this person, so like let that out and let it be known, and maybe it'll help this person go about their day and feel better and everything. I've been feeling well anyway. I don't think people can really drag me down, like I like who I am and I like where I've come to and everything, and yeah, just things are pretty damn cool. I mean, again, yeah, I have some physical and mental struggles and everything, different things. I still think I'm fighting some sort of mystery disease ailment thing. I don't know what all is going on, but like, I'm pretty pumped about different things. Like, I've really got it pretty good and everything. I can't complain. Um, anyway, love, I hope you feel well often.